Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here.
And the score is 1-0.
Gravenberg. And it's Jones. Shifted it to the flank. Jones. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Soboslai with the short one. Very nicely done. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Bojan Krkić looking to run onto it. That's very neat. And it's hoisted clear. Here comes another he gets big! It's a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Number 10, Didier Drogba.
And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Indonesia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
welcome everyone, our lads.
Here we go again.
Vardiol.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gravenberg. Konate. Mohamed Salah. Soboslai receives it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. Elects to cross. Cleared away. He's on it. Can he get away? Shapes to shoot! And what a be quick... Oh, what has happened here? Nicely shaped cross. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Belletti.
Bojan. Fermin. Now it's Palmer. That's a sharp pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kirkes. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Ekitike. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Bojan.
Belletti.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's good vision. Konate gets rid without sophistication. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bojan Kirkic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
McAllister, very nicely done. Good spot that. Great vision. Kerkez picks it up now. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Belletti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Just eases him off the ball. Gakpo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely shaped ball. And the ball is out of play. Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 17, Jones. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Vitz.
He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk. McAllister. And Konate. Gravenberg plays it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's managed to gift it back. Hazard. And it's Lopez. Now it's Drogba.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Wirtz. And it's Kirkez. This looks promising. And the flag has stayed down. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. Gravenberg. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Azar. And now the breakaway. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Hazard gets into a good position. Crosses it in. Keeper's dealt with that.
Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pass is just off target. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match
just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's having a shot! He's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his...
Rafinha! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shot a goal! Superb goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
De Jong duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vardiol. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Bojan. Well, there's the clearance. De Jong, spread out to the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Drogba. That's a sharp pass. That has been slung wide. Thinks about the shot. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. And it's De Jong. Cleared without complication. João Cancelo. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. It's a mighty effort! Here comes another cross. Deftly away. Bojan. For Joelinton. Chiellini. And Adams. And it's Belletti. Joelinton. That is good strength. De Jong. And Danny Olmo. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Danny Olmo. Over to the left. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Olmo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a ball! Opts to play it back.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bernal. De Jong. Danny Olmo. Rafinha. Danny Olmo. Rafinha goes steaming forward. Palmer. Oh, good spread. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That has been knocked clear. Rafinha proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Jong. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And if you
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Belletti.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Lewandowski has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Danny Olmo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Palmer. Eric Garcia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Bojan. Oh, good read. He's looking wide. Oh, they can break here. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bojan. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Boyan. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cross from Rafinha. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Dani Olmo tries to thread one through. Rafinha, he's got away. Looking for the run. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Lewandowski. Yamal. And here's, can he finish? Palmer. Linton. Ambitious ball here. João Cancelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
He's shifting through the gears here. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's burst through. Rashford. And it's Palmer. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Linton. And it's slung out wide.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Linton could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. Yamal. We always look the favourite there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Indonesia are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now this is Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. Taken back almost at once. Looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal. Tries to dink it through. Dani Olmo.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 9, Boyan. Coming on to replace him is number 19,
and he shoots!
Substitution.
Fermin. Laid out to the left flank. Rashford. Can he get it through? And he's opted for the long pass. Hazard knocks it out wide. Takes aim and crosses. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain...
And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ahmad has a look and plays it forward. And it's Bojan. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. That's a good ball out wide. Good ball, good take. Menu. Oh, it's come loose. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yoro promptly onto that, and that is that. Menu. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. Ahmad. Plays it in low. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Indonesia faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And it's been taken short. He is just caressing the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. And it's Bojan. Can he get it through? Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Great chance! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Ahmad. Done delicately. Baresi clears. Caresses it through. Bruno Fernandes is in a really good position out wide. He can get that clear. Now it's Drogba. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Hazard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Diogo Dalot. To Bruno Fernandes. And it's Menu. Tries to thread one through. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kökçü. Bojan Kirkic picks it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bojan Kirkic can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That's a decent clearance. That's a throw. He's found a way past. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Maguire. And it's Shaw. He's looking wide.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. He is through here. Very nicely done. Fired deep toward... He's got tall! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but
it's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted it to the flank. Hops for safety. Now, what about a counter-attack? Matheus Cunha. That has been slung wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Chiellini. Baresi. That's a sharp pass. Nicely spread. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Played out to the right. And it's Menu, looking for a run-up. Defending of the desperate variety. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And that is a little undercooked. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance!
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Ahmad. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Matheus Cunha touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now, this could be a chance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Euro. Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Menu, played out wide. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
We get a throw in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is lovely. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. Spread it left. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Over to the left. Back towards the middle. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Look at the space here. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's played into the area. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Bale! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Indonesia really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And already we're underway here.
Rice. And the shot's on here. Picked up, and a shot! And that's a superb piece of defending. That's a decent clearance. Eze. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That's a cute ball. Boyan. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gives it back. Played back towards his own goal.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And it's Rice. Now it's Trossard. Looking for the run.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
Here's the header! No, not the best of headers. Wriggles his way through. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Baresi. Saka. Now it's Eze. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Rijkaard with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Boyan. Boyan, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. and it had to be.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's in plenty of space here. Eze for Rice. Eze, and it's Rice. Timber. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Timber is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he spark a counter here? Kukçu. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Trossard. That's Eze. Rice. And Nkapie. And it's Rice. Zubimendi. Trossard.
2 added minutes has
Spread
been
it
indicated.
left. Crosses it in here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Eze. Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly was.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Kindly make his way to the
Indonesia
information
ahead
centre.
2-0, and they are looking good.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And the action is back on the way. And here's Eze. Played with finesse. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Neymar. And he's running through. Bojan. Oh, that's fabulous. Zubimendi simply refused to be outdone there.
Rice, if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been slipped through. This looks promising. Eze!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Raya claims comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Saka. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
And now the breakaway.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Indonesia are 2 up early in the second half. Trossard. Nice looking ball. Baresi getting this one clear. Capier.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nicely shaped ball. Chiellini clears it away. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Neymar. Saliba gets a foot in here. Zubimendi tries to play it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice. It's Saka. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Trossard. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass.
Great chance! He scores! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different...
He's having a shot! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. And that has been cleared.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Lovely feet. Drill and the shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hazard chasing after it. Now it's Neymar. Flings in a... It's a mighty effort!
He will be livid with himself.
Now it's Saka. Timber. It's Saka. Rice. Trossard looking to add to his goal. Kukçu wins the duel this time. Bojan Krkić providing an outlet on that flank. Drogba. And this is Drogba.
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Eze. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 14.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Saka!
Been indicated.
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Drogba. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Smoking is only permitted in
So a
designated
short
areas
respite for the
within these
players
grounds.
as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Indonesia pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Can he finish? Trossard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And Nkapie. Saka could try cutting inside here. He is through here, showing good feet. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rice. Good ball, good take. Donatoni. Drogba looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
In by Bojan. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Rice. Zubimendi. And it's Timber. Saka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? He's found the way through. Ball swung in. Eze. Gabriel. Saliba. Nkapie. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Today, please take some time out to give your
Well,
support
it has
to
been
our
a
better
punishing
team.
game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we are already back underway. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Eze. And it's Rice. Rice.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 27, Hazard. Coming on the
He
field.
whips it across.
is Number 20.
And he's taking no chances there. Gabriel. That has been slung wide. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Villa. He's picked his way through. His chance, surely! In for the pieces! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
In extra time is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
substitution.
Tunisia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Timber, Eze, Saka. No outsmarting him this time.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail.
Can he finish? And it's Casemiro. Drogba. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Eza! Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. He's being urged to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Matheus Cunha. Mainoo. He's in space and looking for options. Now this could be a chance. Neymar. Now it's Drogba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shaw. So we're still where we started right now. And it's made its way to him. Strokes it back. Now the delivery. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Maguire. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
It's a threatening ball. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bojan. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found a way through. Incoming delivery. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Matheus Cunha. And Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bojan Krkić in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. And he welcomes it in. Big chance! It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking for options for movement. Half-time getting close now. He's played it back. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Menu. Ahmad. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Indonesia happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Goes for a shot! Nicely spread. Bojan.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Maguire. Played out towards the right wing. Overhit and out of play. Rijkaard. Belletti. Neymar. And it's Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Diallo receives it in a good position here. They want to be quick to recover this. Menu. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Last-ditch defending, but that'll... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Bojan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Out to the right, and it's Bojan. He came in hard, very hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. There's the shot! Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Drogba. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Matheus Cunha. Menu. Oh, good spread.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Very much into the last knockings. Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it out wide. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Menu. Pings it across. Cleared away. And it's been taken short. Swings it across. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's got a side of goal.
1 minute added time.
That was very necessary.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Great ball, and he's in here. Neymar. And that's it. Indonesia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Solomon! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Solomon. He's found a way past. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, great run, magical! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Fagioli. Threads one in. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Nicely aimed pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Dybala. Indonesia, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he thumps it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cambiasso is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Harrison. He's in a great position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Donadoni, Fagioli, and Ribery! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cambiasso driving forwards. Solomon. So what can they make of this? Indonesia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now it's Ribery. Played out wide. Now the ball in. Kongracic is there, and he can get that clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fagioli. Now, can they get him away? Solomon receives it in a wide position. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Fagioli! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cambiasso. Ricci. Baresi. Fagioli. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a good ball through. Solomon! Solomon! Now it's Solomon. Tries to play it through. Solomon gets a cross in. Back in possession and ready to go again. Good ball, good take. Now this could be it. Harrison! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Hernandez can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Dybala. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. There it is!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back on the... And a chance! And now they can clear their lines. Ricci. Donatoni. Ribéry. And he's forced to go back. And it's Chiellini. And Hernandez. Donatoni. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter. Ricci. And the counter is on. And it's Hernandez. And here's Dybala. And it's Ricci. That has been slung wide. Harrison. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gets into some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Solomon. This looks promising. And the shot! Team still separated by the game's only goal. Ricci. Dybala. Almost an hour gone. Solomon absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
It's a good look. He's got full! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
It's a promising position. Fagioli wins the duel this time. That's a lovely, neat pass. Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Cambiasso could try cutting inside here. Solomon. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Fagioli. Coming on the field is number 23, Barella. Substitution in progress.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's fabulous. And Ribery! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Ribery. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Cross goes in there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fagioli. Undor. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ricci.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he latch on to this? He's in space and looking for options. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18.
Indonesia making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Solomon. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is lovely. Flashes it across. Could have here their final chance. Hernandez tries to clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
An instinctive delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
He's having a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And time is up. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Ribery picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And with that, it's time for me
Just
to
a
thank
quick
Jim
announcement,
Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
To announce today's...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Great chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Lazaro. Donatoni. And now the breakaway. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Donatoni really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Van Basten picks it up out wide. And here's Rafael Leao. Here it is crossed in. Fagioli! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Deftly out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Still goalless. Torino deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that...
He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Simeone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Torino finding Vlasic! Fagioli does well to get it back. Rafael Leao. Ribery. Simeone. Tries to play it through. Ribery. Shifted it to the flank. Vlasic. Pings it across.